Hello, I'm back again. This is my vlog number 3. So, today I'm going to be talking about the K1 visa process. So, I'm going to make a disclaimer. This happened, my experience, I'm not an expert, I'm not professional. This is just straight from the heart experience. This happened about 7 years ago. So, things might have changed. I'm sure the fees that we paid 7 years ago went up. So this is just a guide on how you're going to do your K1 visa process. What we did, we chose K1 visa because this is, we know we were so in love and we don't want to waste any more time. We want to be together. This is the fastest that we think the fastest way to go to, instead of getting married in the Philippines and then come over. We don't want any more delays of us being together. That's why we chose the K1 visa. What we did is we hired an immigration attorney just to make sure we don't make mistake on processing the paperwork. We fill up the correct paperwork. USCIS are very strict with everything, so we want to make sure we're doing it right the first time. We don't want it. We do not want any delay, and secondly, because I was also working out of the country, so I'm working from the Middle East. So we want to make sure all the communications are properly done. So we spend at least about around $5,500. So that's 5,500.
To start.
Exactly. So be prepared with money matters. It's not easy, plus it's not cheap. The $5,500 includes the immigration lawyer fee, the processing fee from the USCIS, the medical fees, plus your one-way plane ticket from Philippines to Michigan. The financial will be the biggest challenge that you're gonna have. Well, your sponsor, which is your fiance, your husband, or your wife to be, and the rest, to speed it up, I guess, it's all about money, because the challenge that we had, you gotta prove that the sponsor should prove that he can support you all the way while you're staying in America. So
With money,
with money,
property,
yep, all the assets that you have, it's all being calculated. So if you have your what's your monthly annual income, do you have one job, two jobs,
house worth,
yep, what's your assets, your house, your car, any other assets that you have, any other sources of income that you have, all the money that he's earning and what he has adds up. So the more that you have, the easier to prove that you can be supported in any way, because the moment that you entered with the K1 visa, you're not going to be able to work and support yourself. So he needs to support you with food, with shelter, and with medical expenses in the future. So if you don't have money challenges, maybe your processing will be faster. With us, we got lucky because the processing that we had, our lawyer told us it's gonna take about 6 months to 18 months. So with us, we only waited for 4 months. So 4 months to 18 months is what you're gonna be expecting if you do that K1 visa processing. If you are professional, it's also a good thing. If you're like an accountant or a nurse or a doctor, the USCIS is thinking, oh, he's educated, she's professional. After she get her green card and she can legally work, I'm sure she's not gonna be getting help from the state. So that's what USCIS is trying to avoid, that you are gonna get help from the state. So you're more of an asset to the country than, just
burden.
a burden. So with the K1 visa, you will have to prove that you're not going to depend on the state help, that you can support yourself, and of course with support yourself, that's gonna be your sponsor, which is your husband or your wife to be. um, so be ready with your money, plus the requirements, the basic requirements that you're gonna have. You should be ready with your birth certificate. There are some places in Philippines that, all your life you stayed in Philippines, sometimes you don't really care where your birth certificate is. So that's one thing that you'll be looking for. You need a passport, of course. You'll be traveling. That's why you're applying for a K1 visa. If you've been married before, you need a divorce decree. Or if you never got married, so you need the CENUMAR, which is a certificate of no marriage. You need a permanent address, so that's a proof that, okay, once you get married, this is where you're gonna live. Pictures. From my last vlog, I was telling about the proposal. You need pictures on the proposal. You need pictures of togetherness. You need proof that you're really in love, not just you but the family. Lots of pictures of togetherness. You need to bring your criminal records as well, your NBI, your barangay clearance in Philippines, and an intent to marry proof. I think at one point we were asked to write our love story, how it happened. I think it has to match. So my husband wrote his own love story on how we met and what's our plan, what was the proposal, and same thing with me. I did the same thing. So I wrote it down, handwritten, and that's part of the package that we submitted to USCIS. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not a long process, but it's a lot of forms, it's a lot of requirements. Taking care of all those paperworks are not the hardest part. I would say the waiting game, because after you send all your requirements to USCIS, now you gotta wait. Okay, who knows when it will be granted or not. So the waiting game is more of, okay, you can't do, really, you can, it's beyond your control. So it's more of patience. So with that, on my next vlog, I'm going to be talking about on what preparation should you do in between waiting for the time that you're going to get your visa to, and the time that you're going to fly to America. So hope you like this. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's a button down below. Please subscribe, and any comments, good or bad, we're gonna take it, and maybe you got suggestions. Any suggestions will be helpful. So hope you like it. Have a good day. Bye.